Hey guys, JK95 here. Tonight I got a little story I'd like to talk about and a little presentation I'd like to show in relation to said story. So late Sunday night, going into early Monday morning, there was a total lunar eclipse visible from North and South America, Western Europe, the western half of Africa, and this was called the Super Blood Wolf Moon because it was a lunar eclipse that occurred during a supermoon, which is basically when the moon is closer to Earth than usual due to its orbit and appears bigger and brighter than it normally does. And wolf moon is like some symbolism that I'm still trying to understand regarding like full moons that occur in January. The blood part of it is basically the color the moon turns during a lunar eclipse because it passes through the Earth's shadow, and called the umbra. And when it passes through that, it gives it off this reddish, copperish color. The next super blood wolf moon won't be for another 18 years, and the next total lunar eclipse won't be happening again until 2021, but then again, that time it'll only be visible from where I live currently at like 3-4 in the morning. This one happened to be peak at like just after midnight. The totality began around 11:30, partial began at 10:34, and the eclipse ended at like 1 a.m. So what I did, since this was a once-in-a-lifetime event, I took about 2 to 3 pictures of the eclipse at each of its stages every 10, 15, 20 minutes, compiled them into a stop-motion animation sequence to show the eclipse phases as it goes through. So, without further ado, I present to you my stop-motion sequence of the 2019 Super Blood Wolf Moon. Take it away. In case you're wondering why the camera's shaking a little bit and why the moon appears to like bounce and move around a lot, it was extremely cold that night, not to mention like bone-chilling wind gusts of like 30-40 mile per hour, but it was crystal clear nonetheless, and I dressed for the weather and I saw the opportunity and I took it. And as far as what I did is I like I said before, took 2 to 3 pictures every 10, 15, 20 minutes at each stage of the eclipse, and then I compiled them all together, shrunk them down to like frame sizes, because a rule of thumb is 1 second of film equals 24 frames. So, and as for why I took 2 to 3 pictures each is because of this technique called shooting on twos, where you photograph the same image, real or cartoon, twice, save time and money, because that way you'd have like 12 images per second. Multiply that by 2 and you get 24, so thus meeting the 24 frames per second requirement. I shrunk it down to that and compiled the images together, played it, and voila! Stop motion animation sequence. It's only 2 to 3 seconds long, but it's something. Well, that is it for today, folks, but I am not quite done yet. Before I end this video, I'd like to say that I will be trying to get some more videos out there, but not right away, because I have my writing projects, like my second novel. Gotta start working on some new music, but hopefully I'll have some videos out in the coming weeks, and I'll be dropping some new tracks on my SoundCloud profile. Link in description below. Be sure to follow me on SoundCloud if you haven't. Let's check out my tracks. My latest track, titled 12 Days of Donald Trump, is up there along with my song Fake Haters Part 1 and Like a Drug. And so far my channel's gotten on SoundCloud has gotten 1,003 plays and over the course of its short life since October 2018. Long story short, working on my second novel, trying to get some music out there, and I will be uploading videos, trying to get some more stories out there, but I won't be uploading as frequently as I did in the past. Be sure to hit that like button on my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, all that shit. It would mean a whole lot. that is it for today, folks. JK95 here. Peace, y'all.